Hi guys, I'm live. How you guys doing? I want to share a breakthrough I just had in music, and then I want to share a breakthrough I had about just thinking about my life. That I wasn't going to do a video just for that, but since I'm doing a breakthrough on my music, I guess I'll include that while I'm talking. How you guys doing? So I finally accepted that I do play chords on the guitar. It's not just notes. It's not just notes that make up solos and leads and shred. I acknowledge that I play chords. They're just as important as notes, or at the very least they are important. And I get that. And I consider myself a chord player now, not just, as well as a note player, not just a note player. And I think that's a good improvement for me because it opens up the door to being a rhythm guitarist. I think Eddie Van Halen, I'm not saying I'm him, of course, but I think he thought of himself as a chord player, not just a note player. I don't think he just waited around to solo. And, oh yeah, good, I get to solo now. Oh darn, now I got to go back into the song. I think he thought of the chords as part of the deal, And I finally made that leap today. I acknowledge that I play chords, and the chords are important. They're a thing, and they need to be played. So having said that, I want to do a third version tonight of Light Up the Sky, probably my last one. I made some mistakes even on the second version. I want to clear some of that up and do a third take tonight or tomorrow morning. Looking forward to it. And also I made another breakthrough about just my own thinking, and I wasn't going to make a video just for this. It wasn't worth it. It just seems like empty. But now that I'm here, I might as well talk about it. I finally acknowledged, and believe it or not, the psychology of bullying is very strange and weird and significant and powerful and whatever word you want to say. I got bullied in I was smart, and not only that, I wouldn't fight back. I didn't really have a fighting spirit in me. I would just let kids hit me, and I was really smart too, and that made them look at me and want to hit me, and then I wouldn't fight back, so they'd say, hey, he doesn't even fight back, let's hit him even more. And believe it or not, and I really mean that, believe it or not, until today, sometime today, I thought that really was kind of because something was wrong with me. Like, maybe something was wrong with me. Maybe it's not good to be smart. Maybe it's not good to get straight A's. Maybe I should have fought back, blah, 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 all these things. I internalized it as if it were my fault somehow. I made it about me, like I'm bad, that's why they bullied me. I'm less, that's why they... But I finally realized today, really realized that it was their jealousy. I had good qualities they were jealous of or scared of. Maybe not at that red hot moment while they were beating me up, but maybe later on, they were scared of what I might do with my abilities. Or maybe they were secretly jealous of them right on the spot. They were already jealous of the fact that I could get straight A's in school so easily and outshine them in class and blah, 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 blah. They were jealous and even possibly fearful of something that I might overshadow them, or I might become a success where they wouldn't be, and rather, this is what's interesting about it too, rather than think, now I've got them, I hate you, rather than double down and hate them either more or for the first time or whatever that is, it actually made me understand them. I actually understand them better now. I understand if they were jealous. I understand if they were scared, and I don't blame it all on them. In fact, understanding it really helps me understand them also, and makes me even feel it makes me feel less hate. Like I understand that. I'm not putting that in a box of judgment or a box of evil or a box of wrong. I'm just saying, oh, that explains it. And now to all the bullies that, if you even know who I am now, I know you knew who I was at the time. I know that much. But all the bullies that picked on me, there's a guy named Chris. I don't want to go on about names. I don't want to do that. But I didn't give his last name because I don't know it. But whatever. The guys that picked on me, I hope the best for you. I hope that you succeeded. I hope, far outdid me in many ways, I'm sure, LOL. Some of you might, be great business entrepreneurs, even senators. I don't know that. We don't know that. But I hope that you had the best possible, and I forgive you, basically. If I saw you today, or even went back and knew what I know now, and had you bullying me back in the day, I would be much more understanding than I was at the time, or much more understanding right now than I would have without this realization. It's not about, well, you hit me, now it's my turn, that kind of crap. It's more, well, you had to do what you had to do, and now I understand that, and let's just get over it and be friends. And really, I didn't even put that on people like Chris. Even in the day, I didn't really put it on people like that, because I wouldn't fight back, and I didn't get anybody in trouble over it. I didn't report anybody. In fact, when I went to tutor Chris, one of my first students, when I got paid to tutor other math students when I was in high school, $3 an hour. My high school paid me $3 an hour to tutor other kids in my class in math. And Chris was one of them, one of my students. And I just treated him with respect. I wasn't interested in, payback and tit for tat. I just taught him with respect. I taught him like anybody else. And he looked at me like, what? You're not going to put me through the third degree? And it's like, I just was like, oh, let's just do this, And so I dig it, I dig that we're all just human. So I understand, I'm glad I understand that about the situation now. It lets it off my chest even, some of it's off my chest because I don't have to think about it, internalize it. And I wonder, I don't know, knowing is different from wondering, which is different from believing, by the way, in my book. But I wonder if the bullies that are bullying me right now, only they're not physical, it's online. I don't know that dynamic isn't based also on jealousy or fear. I don't know that. Maybe they're jealous that I have a YouTube channel. Maybe they're fearful that I'm going to be a success with it someday. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know that. I don't know that is true, but I don't know that it's not. And it helped. And maybe it helps me by understanding the bullies that picked on me as a kid. It might help me deal better with my haters online and the people that bully me on my channel. So I love you guys. Peace, love, and rock and roll.